Hey guys, it's Belle and I am back with a candle haul. I am on a wax ban, so I should not be doing this video right now, but I had an opportunity to go to the CROSSROADS semi-annual sale event at their warehouse, which is located in Bucyrus, Ohio. We went Thursday. I went with my husband and my sister. Thursday was the pre-sale day, and then it also continued into Friday and Saturday, so April 10th and 11th. Today is actually Saturday, the last day. But Thursday gave you access to the sale before the general public, so you did have to have a $5 ticket. So I was able to buy those online. It was, again, $5 a person. I spent $15 for all three of us to go. And the really good thing about the tickets, the $5 purchase price of each ticket went to their local United Way in their local community. So I thought that was great to give that to charity. So I was totally fine with that. So the sale started Thursday, like I said, April the 9th at 8 o'clock in the morning. We had some driving to do because we're not really local to Bucyrus, Ohio. So we did have to do sort of a day trip, made like a fun day out of it. And so we did not get there at 8 o'clock. We got there at 10:30. But I did see some pictures on the CROSSROADS Facebook page, and they had a line out the door. So there was no waiting when we arrived. We just, went right inside and got our shopping going. So that's kind of how that was organized. But I want to just say that when we pulled into the parking lot at the warehouse, we could smell candles before we even got out of the car. We could smell them pulling into the parking lot. And then when you walked into the warehouse, it was like candle overload. It was like sensory overload. It was just so strong in there. It smelled good, but it was really strong. And after we left, we could smell it in our clothes and our hair. It was very, very, very fragrant. So, yeah. But let me show you what I picked up, and I'll tell you just general information about the event. When you walk in, there's a lady. She hands you, you check in. They make sure you had your ticket. She hands you a box and a tote bag, so you can start shopping right away. So that's what we did. We were just like, hey, we're checked in, we're shopping. So I got 2 candles here that are single wicks, and I thought CROSSROADS were pretty much all double wick, but these are single wick. So the dark brown one is roasted espresso, and then the tan colored one is brown sugar frosting. I got this nice one here, and this one has a label. A lot of them don't have labels, but this one does. This one's called Sugar and Spice. I have 2 in this brown color. These are funnel cake. I have 2 in this white color in a medium-sized jar. These are Earthly Essence. This olive colored one is called Citrus and Herbs. I have a large and a medium. Now the medium one has a label, as you can see. These are cotton candy. This medium in the orange color is Mandarine Spice. This red one is Cranberry Amaretto. And then this green one is Bayberry. And then I also picked up these air fresheners. Now these were $1 a piece, and they're all in Earthly Essence. The medium jars, these were $5 a piece if you bought 6 of them or more. Otherwise, they were $6 each. And then the large jars were $7 a piece if you bought 6 or more. Otherwise, they were $8 a piece. So I thought those were really good deals. Now, all of these candles are either discontinued, seconds. You can see that some of them have sloppy pours, they don't look super clean, and this one's kind of lopsided. Now, they made an announcement and said all of the candles, as far as the wax is concerned, first quality. I mean, there's nothing compromised with the scent concentration or anything like that. But they're just not up to par for them to sell at regular price. So that's why they're having this big event, trying to get rid of stuff that they cannot put on the shelves or ship out to normal customers. So they're just trying to kind of get rid of some of these that are being discontinued or second quality. So it's a really nice event. Now in the very front of the warehouse, they actually have a factory store, and I picked up a Melon Burst. I really like this fragrance. Now the normal price in their factory store on these are $17.95, and I think online they're like $20.95. And then they gave us a 20% off coupon. So I only paid like $14 for this. So I thought that was a good deal. Now this one came with a lid because it was from the regular store. Now they did have lids for sale that you could pick up in the clearance section in the warehouse. They were $1 a piece, but I thought, no, I'm not going to buy a bunch of lids, you know. So I walked out of there. I got 14 candles all together. I thought I got a really good deal. I actually had about 8 to 10 more candles that you don't see here. I did not buy them. My husband, you know, he was just being so kind and so helpful. He was carrying these heavy boxes and, you know, all that stuff. And he was just like, what are you going to do with all these candles? You know, because I'm on a wax ban, number one. I shouldn't buy any of these. So I was really trying to be good, but basically it was sort of like a kid in a candy store. I saw rows and rows and rows of candles and I was like gone, you know. So the large jars were actually very well organized. They had them organized by scent, but then the medium jars were just in a big cluster of a bunch of different stuff. So you did have to do some digging for those. So what I did like about the event is that I thought the prices were good. There was a lot to pick from, They had a lot of people roaming around, a lot of people who were very, very helpful as far as the staff is concerned. So I really appreciated that. And then one really neat thing is that they had a no shopping zone. So it was a big group of tables where you could drop off your boxes. You just labeled them so that people would know that those were already accounted for, and then you could leave them there and continue shopping, and no one would touch your stuff. So that was really, really helpful and convenient, I thought. Now, as far as what I didn't like so much, it was extremely hard to smell the candles because the overwhelming scent of just it being like a candle warehouse was insane, and you could barely smell the individual candles. And I was talking to another lady and I'm like, can you smell these okay? And she's like, no, it's so hard to smell them because all the fragrances were mingling in there, so it was really, really difficult to really kind of get a good whiff of the candle you were buying. And then I also thought that it was sort of difficult when you walked in. They had a couple different doors, and the door you were supposed to go into to get into the event, they had like caution tape up, and I kind of like proceeded with caution, you know, I saw caution tape. So I kind of went in the wrong door at first, and I had to go back around. So I thought that maybe they could have just put up like a sign that said, with a big arrow, 2 candle event, you know? So that would have been helpful. And then Bucyrus, Ohio is definitely an end destination. There's really not a whole lot to do there. So you're basically going for a specific reason and that's it. So if you go, you're just kind of stuck there and then you got to leave. So anyway, it was a really good event. I would say that I would go again if I wasn't on a ban and I could have like free reign and just buy whatever I wanted. But I was trying to be good. All right, you guys, thanks for watching.